Hi Chad, welcome to another stream. How we all doing today? It is Monday, September 16th of 2024. We are back for yet another stream. The plan for today's stream is to work on a little bit of pre-commit. So that should be fun. Let me say hi to everyone who's here and then we'll jump into things. Marsha was here before the stream started. JJMC was first today. Beldothis, hello. Good to see you again. Oramus is also here. Hello. Griffinborg, how you doing? Drunk Time Lord is here. Easy Light, hello. How you doing? Ethan's also here. Welcome back. S1 Cube is here. Drunk Time Lord says, I put in my resignation yesterday. Oh, do you have something else lined up? Congratulations and or I'm sorry or I'm hopefully it's a good thing. My teammates don't know yet. Wraith Within, hello. Yeah, it's an evening stream for me, so not as EU friendly. Hello, and good night to you as well. I'm not sure what I'm doing next, to be honest, but it should be good overall. Oh, okay. So you are in that spooky realm of unemployment. Good luck with that. The market is a little tough right now. I forgot to open my little dashboard doodad. Let me do that real quick. Check and set the messages of the day in the chat pod. It can be retrieved with MOTD. Ah, yes. Very self-referential. Perfect. Exactly as planned. Alright, so I did check in on Dead Snakes, and it looks like the Nightlies appear to be doing their thing. I didn't check on these older ones. Well, this one won't have. In theory, we should see an action run here. It should have ran update and then nothing else, which it did. Hooray. Good job, updater doodad. Yeah, no changes. Cool. Great. Seems to be working. That's good. First thing is unemployed. I'm going to Japan. Oh, have fun. Marsha's got a sipthonk. Interesting. All right. So the issue that I want to work on today, we're not going to finish it because we need to wait 6 to 12 months before I can finish it. But Jack, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Grimborg says, hello, Sir Conley. Do you make the Ubuntu 2.6? I am need the Python. So 2.6 doesn't build from source anymore. Unless you are running what? I think it might still be around for whatever the oldest one, Bionic? Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. The real Dead Snakes, please stand up. JK, 3.5 is the oldest thing that builds for Focal. So, yeah, no 2.7, no 2.6 either. Hell yeah, brother, get that Python 2 out of here. I am the one who business bond does business with. Yeah. True. Hell yeah, brother. Okay, anyway, so the issue that we're going to be working on today is where the fuck is it? This one. Make stages and hook type match. So at some point I enabled this translation, and so now we are going to deprecate the mismatch names. And yeah, introduce the following in a minor release. No deprecation notice in this initial release. Give authors so users some time to update without warnings. The new names are available in addition to the old names. Migrate-config will auto fix them. I think I already did that. So I think if you have, let's just validate that. If we have stages commit, we got that, and we do pre-commit migrate-config. Configuration is already migrated. Fuck. We didn't do that part? Maybe? Shit. I thought we did that already. Was it only an auto update? No, that doesn't sound right. Oh, fuck. Why didn't we do this? Did we not do this because it's difficult? Shit. Okay, we're gonna have a fun time on this one then. Business bun is your new favorite emote? It's a pretty good one. It's a pretty good one. Easterly Archive has scripts for building from source. Yeah, there's the ancient Pythons repo. I think it's Python 0 is the video. The Devil Kennel, hello, how you doing? Ethan says, wanna know something scary? Pip 9.x was still 1.1% of all downloads on PyPI. Probably because of people still using Python 2. Oof. Yeah, I remember pip 9.0.1 being a big deal. A very specific version number, because I seem to remember like 9.0 is just like broken with like weird TLS something or another. Something like that. I don't know. Okay, so it turns out that we didn't implement the first part of this, which is problem. Why didn't I do that in the initial one? What did I do here? Oh, we just did a transformation doodad. Via config v, which is convenient. Okay, so I guess the first step of this is to figure out how to transform stages properly. Which is actually very annoying because there isn't a good round trip YAML thing. And so, maybe we'll try and learn the PyYAML tokenizer. Oh, I don't even know how to do this. It's not a giant fucking hack. Pip 9.9.1 was released 2 days before the 2016 election. Coincidence? Damn. Do I have dropped frames? Oh, I do have dropped frames. What the fuck? I have lots of dropped frames. That's not good. That is, unfortunate. Well, I'll keep an eye on the little number. I did have my internet serviced today, or yesterday, a few days ago. Jacobio, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well, because my internet kept dying. But anyway, here's the current frame count right now, so that I look at it again and forget that's what it is. The video is completely frozen? What? That's not good. Are we just like completely down? Oh no, it's working for me. Working for me. Weird. I don't know if it's Twitch, because, oh, actually, I don't know. Can I even show you this? This work? Can you see that? Can't tell if you can see it or not, but, dropped frames here. Oh, I think it's visible. Yeah, it looks like it's visible. I guess I don't have the, like, hide OBS setting on the moment. But, yeah, I did drop some frames. Weird. Oh man, that makes me sad. Your video froze, then I refreshed the page, then I got a player error. Oh, the player errors are usually Twitch's fault though. Hey Monkey Man, hello, how you doing? Yeah, I haven't dropped any frames since then, so hope it's okay. Okay, this is actually real tricky. It seems like the wrong way around. No. Why would you do that? This is the opposite direction of where to go. Why are people still using an old fucking version? Oh, that's not my problem. Okay, so how am I even gonna do this? Because the problem is YAML is, well, the problem is YAML. Someone can write it like stages commit, or they could write it as stages commit, or there's all sorts of fucking combinations. And we basically need to be able to find this token and fix it. You used to use the version that ships with Debian. Debian's is usually fairly up to date. How can we do this in a reasonable fashion? I guess what we can do is first see if the configuration even has this value. Just in the Python parts, and then we can try and fix it at best effort, which is kind of what auto update does, if I remember correctly. And it's just like, well, couldn't fix it. Could not find rev lines. Oh, it rewrites the YAML to try and find it better. I see. OX Abdel Malik, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. I'm actually curious what our YAML dumper will do here. Where the fuck am I? I'm not even in the right repo. I don't even have virtualenv, do I? We haven't worked on this new machine. YAML is always the problem, 100%. Up to 5, hello, hello, how you doing? So I think I talked about this last stream, maybe a little bit, that I joined a running club, a local running club. So I'm getting back into running. And I went on my longest run of the year on Sunday of 6 miles, which is not very much, but something. That is not what I wanted. I know, we're leaking a file descriptor here, don't care. Okay, so if we do config repo 0 hooks 0 stages equals commit to old stages, and then we do what? Oh, this is interesting. This tries to do a textual replace, even though it could just replace it verbatim in the YAML. Why does it do it like that? Huh. Wait, what does it do here? Rewrites the source. This is a very strange way to approach this. But yeah. Did I register for a marathon? Not yet. Not yet. I need to get a little bit more mileage before I do that. Griffinborg says, hell yeah, brother. I just finished my first 50-mile week. Yo, are you training for a marathon? Look, I don't even remember. Let's see. I have it in a sheet so I can find it. Running is the name of the sheet. Yeah, that Trip down memory lane I did not need. This is not running. It was biking. 2020? I don't even know if I got up to a 50-mile week. That's kind of nuts. Let's see. My biggest week in 2020 was 35. Not very many. 2019, I should have done a bigger week though. I guess not. 32, 35, 40, 42. Oh, I guess 42 is the most I've done in a week. So damn, 50 is a lot. Holy shit. But yeah, I'm gonna try and get back into it. Oh, I guess 2018 I did also. Right. This is when I got injured and did not continue running. 30 was the biggest week that I did then, and that was not even actually that much. Yeah, I did a 15-mile run and hurt myself and then stopped. But anyway, I'm gonna try and ramp up the mileage and get back into shape. But yeah. Captain5 says, are you gonna release the booty short and crop top Anthony Writes Code merch for the running club? Probably not for the running club, but perhaps. OX Abdelmalik says, hello, I really enjoyed the video you did on the Python 3.13 highlights. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Appreciate that. Grimborg says, I have a race second week in October. Oh, nice. I also did one in June. I'm a pretty slow runner, usually like 9 to 10 minute splits. Well, if you're doing a marathon at 9 to 10 minute splits, that's still pretty good pace. My goal, which I didn't meet in my first marathon, is a 9-minute pace. Which would get me at a right around a 4-hour marathon. So that's kind of what I'm aiming for. Although I have done much faster than that. Ooh, doesn't do what I want there. Annoying. Still struggling to get under a 2-hour half marathon at a 9:09 pace. Yeah, my half marathon, I was also aiming for that pace. But not only did they mismeasure it, they fucked up the distance. But I still met my goal time. So the half marathon, it's supposed to be 13.1 miles, but they measured it wrong and it ended up being 14.2, which I did in like, not in the sheet, it should be right here. I did in like 145-ish, 146-ish, which is really fucking fast. Let's see. 146 would be 100 and let's say it's 107 minutes. Minutes per mile divided by 14.2 miles in minutes per mile. That's not gonna work, is it? Oh, it is. So like a 7:30 pace, which is I was out of my mind on race day. It is not my normal pace at all. But I don't know. Race day, I'm a different beast. My fastest mile ever is a 5:24, but I was just doing a 1 mile and just sort of a sprint. My 5K, I don't even know if I can find my 5K stats. Not the right sheet. Well, I didn't find this this answer, so I don't know if I'm gonna find that one either. When was the last 5K I ran? It must have been in 2019, which would have been PyCon. I ran a 22:39, which is actually very similar to this pace, right? 22 minutes plus 39 seconds divided by 3.1 miles. Okay, so like a 7:20 pace. That's a very slow 5K time compared to your other numbers. Yeah. I'm blaming that on, well, part of it is that I hadn't run for I hadn't run for 4 weeks, so I was out of shape. And it was PyCon, so I was definitely drinking the night before. So probably a bit of column A, a bit of column B, but I can definitely do much faster than that. But that's the only 5K race time that I've written down. I think I have like a 24 or 23 minute 5K at some point too. But anyway, I'm gonna get good again. But Grimborg says I can do 10 miles at 9-minute flat, but that's pushing it. 145 is crazy halftime for somebody who takes running as seriously as I perceive you do. So I mean, when I was training, I was taking it pretty seriously. Like I had the fucking, what is it, like 18-week marathon training plan. This one? This sounds familiar. Yeah. This is the training plan that I was following. Wait, this looks a lot more aggressive than the one I was doing. Actually no, this seems about right. Yeah, because the last one is 8 miles. This is the training plan that I was following, and I have a spreadsheet that I was trying to... Oh god. Got a new thing to ban. Gargle meat, yeah. I'm surprised it was only 4 newer viewers. Alright, let's figure out how to add another mod filter. Content? No. I don't even remember where this is. Settings? Moderation. Locked terms. Their blocked term. Anyway. But yeah, this is the one that I followed. Roughly, because I got injured on this run. And then I took a year off. And then I tried to pick it up again and didn't actually run a half marathon timed. I just ran one on my own. And then I ran this with COVID and didn't meet my target time. But what are you gonna do? Joke's on them, we already have the best viewers. True. And Doctor says, I'm just starting to be able to run 5 consecutive minutes. Oh, I mean, you gotta start somewhere. My buddy from college actually just ran a 5K, and I didn't even know he was running. I wish he would have told me. I would have ran it with him, even if I would have matched his pace instead of mine. But did you run in high school? I didn't run it all in high school. I ran on a track in college occasionally just to do it, not really for any reason. Yeah. And then 2018, I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna try and run a marathon. No reason whatsoever, just I'm gonna try and do it. Grimborg says, I feel like the cross-country boys will always be faster than me, even if they get fat in college and start training again in their 30s. Yeah. Yeah, see, cross-country at my high school was like a fucking cult, so I didn't really want to be part of it. But, yeah. It was something. Siphon Hearty says, what is the song? This is the current song that's playing. I don't have a command for it. It just there is a playlist command, but I don't have it integrated such that it yoinks it from YouTube. But okay, so I don't really like this rewrite here. This seems not good. Actually, no. Yeah, this is actually don't really like how auto update works. I feel like it should instead just refuse to update rather than reformatting the file, but what are you gonna do? Anyway, let's think about how we can make this work. I don't know that this is gonna be automatically rewritable. Like I can probably handle the normal case. Like the way that I would write it, but um maybe we handle the two common cases, like stages commit foo bar, and maybe with quotes as well, and then the other one being stages. I don't know. Let's actually use real names here. And handle these. I think we can probably regex parse these. Good enough. Although I did always want to look into there is like a tokenizer in here. I think maybe. Somewhere in here, I think. Scanning tokens. Yeah, maybe this is what I want. Scan. What does scan give us? I wonder if these tokens have I don't even know where that token comes from. Guess we can breakpoint here first. See what we got. Type toke. YAML.tokens. I forgot to get rid of the first breakpoint. Let's get rid of the first breakpoint. Dir toke. Toke.start mark? Please have positions, right? Column? Line? Index? Okay, that's helpful. That's helpful. So in theory, we can use this. In theory, we can use this to rewrite auto update as well. JSource has nice window manager. Glad you enjoy my window manager. Like I trolled you with this already though. Yeah, so we can kind of figure out how this works. Let's look at migrate-config first. Let's see if we can figure out how to change migrate-config, because it does do this bit here. And this is just done by regexes. So this has a problem. Yeah. In theory, we can write a visitor for this, though. And find the actual tokens. Assuming that we have validated the config. Oh, we can't really validate. But we do know, like, we get key token, we get the scalar, we get the value. Where's the, like, repos? Okay, so repos value, block entry token, block mapping start token, key token. Okay, so at least gives us, like, key value, map. So we can kind of know, like, a particular we can iterate through the tokens, know their positions. Yeah. Yeah, let's try and convert this from regexes to not, and I think where are my I can't think because I don't have my flip-flops. I'm gonna go find them. I'll be right back. All right. Oh, got 30 seconds to stall because I ran an ad. I don't want to ruin people with the ad. So hold on a sec while I just sit here and do nothing. Because I don't want anybody to miss anything due to clicking the ad button. But yeah. 10 seconds, chat. Then we're good to go. And we're back. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, so my thought is that we can kind of use the parsing. What does it look like when there's a list? That whole thing. So flow sequence start token, end token. That's what it looks like when there's a list. Does it give us both types of lists? Value token, block entry token. Block end token. I guess this is the list part. Oh, we should have a list up here too. Repos, value, block entry token. So block entry is a list. Guess. Okay. That, I guess, gives us what we need. So I feel like we can write we can write a token stream consumer that can represent these things. So what would it look like? I mean, basically, when we have a key token, we expect a scalar. When we have a value, we either get a scalar or we get some sort of block, or we get a something else. Or we get a token stream consumer factory mixin, right? Let's try and do Shaw and Rev first, since I think that one will be easiest. So in particular, and actually, is there a C scanner too? Ideally, we want to use the fast scanner. It's not what I wanted. CML. Cursor C emitter. Loader. How does the scanner work? Oh, it uses a loader. Got it. Scan a YAML stream and produce scanning tokens. I wonder what the parse. I wonder what the parse gives us too. Thing to look at. Parse. Gives us events. I wonder if the events have position. Events? Oh shit. Don't want to put that to less. Toke dot start mark. Yeah, maybe the parser is gonna be better. I wonder what the composer does. This is actually useful though. In fact, because it gives us indexes. Cool. No, I should have gotten the full contents, but Easy White's going to bed. Thank you for stopping by. Curious if I put this in quotes, what'd it do? Took. Oh, okay, it does include the quotes. That's cool. Implicit equals false true. What the fuck does that mean? And why are all the other ones true false? It doesn't fucking say. Took that style. Oh, I guess it's the coding style there. A very scary tuple, right? This one doesn't have it, so why does it say that its style is double quotes? What does implicit mean? Event.implicit. Also false true. This one's true false though. Oh. Wait, why did we get this twice? Why did we get stages multiple times? We should have only gotten it twice, but we got it 3 times? Oh, I got it twice that time. Okay. I feel like implicit has to deal with the quoting. But I don't know. 1 bit for storing 3 states. Yeah, nullable booleans for tri-state. Zero codes, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Yeah, so we don't know what implicit is from this thing. That's all wrapping, so it's not there. Add implicit resolver. Add an implicit scalar detector. If an implicit scalar matches the given regex, the corresponding tag is assigned to the scalar. First is a sequence of initial characters or none. Don't know what the fuck that means. Implicit. Node.tag is equal to detected tag, and node.tag is equal to default tag. The tag is none. So the detected tag is none? But it's false here. The detected tag equals self.resolve scalar node node.value true false false true. What does it mean? Def resolve. I don't see that anywhere. Let's find def resolve. I should have put a def resolve kind value implicit. Kind is scalar node and implicit 0. It values empty string. Dude, I have no idea. I have no idea. I'm just gonna assume that it can't mean anything. Tag? Oh, tag is for the exclamation mark stuff. It's interesting that these scalar events don't show up as like key value here. But I think that is fine. We can at least match a full mapping. Yeah, so I think we'll use this thing. What was it called? The parse level? Unless there's an even higher level thing. We looked at scan, that's the token string. Parse is the parse events. Compose. Let's see what compose does. I feel like compose is going to give us actual objects. I don't want that. Mapping node object is not iterable. Yeah. Let's look at what we got here. Right. Oh. That's not value. Oh, I can't pretty print it. No. But we can pretty print it. How I pretty print it? We can just pass it to black, I think. Oh, we got a dead tab. Dead tab. Hooray! This is what it looks like. Now the question is, do these actually have positions on them? So if I look at ret.value 0 dot value, fuck was 0? Ret.value 0 is big ol' thing? Let's do 0 0. Oh, you do have a start mark. This is the actual like structured value. Yeah, and these are each of the key value pairs. So actually, this seems not that bad to figure out. It's gonna be a little inefficient, but I think we can probably target things from this. Ooh. Okay. We're getting somewhere. I guess we can use the compose. What the fuck does compose all do? There's all YAML documents. Okay, we should only have one document. So cool. Let's see if we can use the csafe loader. Yeah, looks like we can. Okay, cool. All right, that's not too bad then. We really just need to like represent how we're gonna traverse, I think. Yeah. So let's see. Should start with mapping node, but then we have key values. So how do I represent this? Because we're gonna have to write some like annoyingly recursive code for this, I think. Let's just do the SHA to rev one first. So we start with we literally have our contents. Annoyingly recursive code, aka recursive code, yeah, 100%. 100%. Composed equals YAML dot compose. Okay. We can just do that here. This. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Ah, the window manager. YAML compose contents. And we have a structure of mapping, repos, sequence, mapping, and then key equals rev, or key equals SHA. I think that's what we have to traverse here. What's this big tree node object thing? It's the YAML AST or CST actually. This is the CST for what we have here. I almost feel like we can get this without the CST. I don't know that the CST actually makes this easier. Because the events were actually pretty convenient. What were we doing before? Was parse? I feel like this was not as difficult either. Like I feel like this is easier than dealing with the recursion. Bella says, time for me to go to sleepies, have fun climbing YAML trees. Yeah. I almost feel like the event stream is easier. It should be more efficient too. We just have to handle like the mapping ends and starts. But like in theory, we should be able to say like we should be able to get rid of these 2 tokens. Then anytime we get a mapping start, we know we're in a map. And we can kind of build like a like a stack. Yeah, let's try and do this. Try and do it as with the events rather than the have to think about this recursively. We gotta go in here. And we gotta load, and we want to parse. I assume this is just an iterator, so we can just say this is parse iter. Well, it. I hope it's an iterator. Let's see. Might have to call iter on it. Nope. Ooh, my network is down again. That is unfortunate. Gravenborg has resubbed with Prime at 26 months. Thank you for your continued support. It's good to see you again. I hope you're doing well, and I appreciate you hanging out. Yeah, we did drop more frames. We're now up to this number. This is concerning. Also really annoying because it kicks all my viewers. But I don't care. Okay, so and I'm back. Yeah, it basically just drops like what 30 frames per second, 1,000 frames, so it just goes down for like a minute. Kind of annoying. Yeah, and then it just comes back. I don't know. I don't know what to do. It sucks. I'm hoping it's Twitch's fault, but it might not be. It might be my fault. I just hate having to deal with that. I don't really know what to do. But anyway, let's just have a stack. So I guess we can kind of represent our stack as like start map, repos, start list, start map, and then SHA. Well, like at this depth, we look for a key. Maybe? Just those Bay Area memories? Yeah. That's the worst. I'm getting flashbacks from San Mateo. uh did we get an end? I feel like we get an end document, right? Stream ends. Yeah. Fuck it, we right. Hey, what's up, Standard Pointer? Hello, hello. How you doing? Event equals next. It. If event equals, or if is instance event YAML dot events dot document and event. I guess we'll just say document event. Then break. Elif is instance event. I don't know. Sequence. What did we get for? We should have stages somewhere. Sequence start, sequence end for that one. We had stages in here twice. Did we not? Repo hooks. Stages. Oh, we also have here. Sequence start, sequence end. Okay, so we just have two sequences. Sequence start event, then stack dot append sequence. Otherwise we pop. Mapping start event. Mapping end event. So we can say that. Okay, so next what do we need to do? We need to figure out, we have like keys and values. They come in pairs. So we can say you know what, I'm just gonna say that we always have something in our stack. That way I can just do stack -1 is equal to a map. Then we need to get the key and the value. Oh, but the value can be a lot of stuff. Maybe we don't do it via events. Because we then would have to write a parser, and the parser already does the parser. Yeah, okay. Really, we're going back to the composed. And we can write a recursive node visitor. Yeah. Hmm. Let's see. How will we do this? We can call this. What type? What are your type? Why did it put the pointer there? Type node, YAML.nodes, mapping node. Node. Bonus at 1.1%. Goodbye, chat. Outdated version. How you doing? Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I guess it is just node. And is this all we really need? We also have visit list. Where to get that from? And we also need generic visit self o node to none. I think this is sequence node. I don't even know that we need this. For our code, we just need this. If is instance O sequence node. The sequence node has items in it, one at a time. This makes it recursive, which is annoying. I'll figure out how to unrecurse it later. Oh no, we can just use the same trick as PipeGuide, right? How does that work? So we just nodes.append. Oh, nodes is just a stack. Yeah. Nodes is just a stack. Well, we'll just do it recursively first. Who gives a fuck? Elif is instance O mapping node. Mapping node. Or kv in O dot value. Self.visit map kv kv. I think that's it. And there is, in theory, a better way to do this. But for now, let's do that and see where it goes. YAML visitor. Okay, so basically we want to say if is instance k scalar node and parentheses are redundant in the for loop, of course, but I don't know. Looks fine to me. And oh, I guess we don't even have to do this. We can just say like we really just care about the key path, right? Just repos rev. So we just need to append Josh EG, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Rivborg says gonna hop off and yell at jaywalkers. Have a good rest of the stream. Sounds good. Thank you for stopping by. Good to see you. Okay. If is instance k scalar node, then self.stack.append k.value. And then this is the general structure of what this will look like. And then we can basically say like if stack is equal to repos look what we're doing, Shaw. Really, we want to capture that there's a list too, somehow. Stack. Holy sheesh, what you coding? We're working on pre-commit. I'm trying to rewrite YAML via its parsing events so that I can do an in-place rewrite without looking at the contents. And I have learned a new thing today that I think should make it easy for me to do. Yeah. Okay, if it is a scalar node, this just should always be one. Sharev.append k dot start tag? No, start mark index, and then end mark dot index, and what was the other thing? Style. Gotta get start mark dot index k dot start end mark index and k dot style. That should be the thruple that we need to. Actually, we can probably just put the whole fucking token in there. I don't like this recursion. I think we're gonna try and do this without recursion. I don't know what we're gonna return yet. Do it as a stack. We need to iterate in reverse. Will be a list of node. Or KV. We're gonna make a special KV class. Because I don't think we're gonna have a good way to represent that. Equals O while nodes nodes.pop if is instance n sequence node, then we need to append its children in reversed order, right? It is a stack that will allow the first one to be parsed. Will be last. Elif is instance n mapping node, mapping node, nodes dot extend. The problem is we need to know when nodes start and end, though. So, ugh, this sucks. Maybe we think about this in a completely different way. Maybe we have like a mapping item. And that is okay. Stir. And then we have a sequence item, which is just trivial. I almost want to serialize this to XML and then fucking use a XPath for this. XPath feels like it would fit this problem nicely. Am I saying mapping key? And then my thought is like we have a matcher, which is just like mapping item repos sequence item and then mapping key SHA, which will get us a matcher. And then if we wanted to do like, what was the other one? Language Python VM. We could do like matcher equals mapping item repos sequence item mapping item hooks, and then sequence item, and then maybe this should be mapping value. And then mapping item would be language Python VM. And then these can just be I don't know, they have a mapping value. We can have them match a node and yield a node. Or we can say like if is instance n mapping node for AV in n dot values. If k dot value equals self dot k, yield v. And then we could say that sequence item has a match if is instance Then sequence node. You meant mapping value, not item? I think what I've written so far is correct. Yeah. Blue Air, hello, hello. Good to see you again. The Oliver Lear, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you are doing well. Yield from n dot value. I think it's just value. Then mapping key would be the last item in matcher. No, this one's meant to be different. It has two things. Meant to be different. Just like mapping key and mapping value are different. So there would be a mapping item. Yield V. I think this idea works, but then how do I actually implement the the matches part? That's where it gets tricky. I like this solution better. Well, we don't know if it works yet. um So we need to implement a match, which takes a node, and a matcher, which is a sequence. Let's say it's a tuple of matchers. And this will return a generator of node. Let's just say. If we know, then there's no point in liking / disliking it. Yeah, we'll see how this works. Basically we need to for what? For m in matcher, we basically need to make a a generator at each level. Right? For source in gen, for n in matcher.match source. This should be called M. This seems huge brain and tiny brain. There's no fucking way it's this simple. Like, this is just gonna continually recompose generators. Hey, Drew says, hi, what are we working on? What are we building? Hey, and the bot replied. So it says, I gotta make a company idea for my 3D printing business. Oh. What are you planning to 3D print? Let's take this idea and see if it even fucking works. So let's grab this. Got our little t.py here. We got our little node. Do this. Protocol. Name tuple. Let's get the rest of this code here. And so let's say that we've got our, do this even not valid. For a node in match on node. And then we've got mapping value, post, prints item, and then mapping key. Then we need to get from YAML.nodes import mapping node sequence node. What is mad about? Linker is happy. I forgot to do yield. Node is not defined. Generator is not defined. Nothing. That makes sense. Let's fuck up our config by changing rev to SHA. Nothing still. Let's figure out what we got here then. Let's actually just make this a list, because that will make it easier to figure out what happened at each step. Okay, so Gen is big ol' thing, okay. M is mapping value. M.match gen 0. It gives one value back. Okay, so we know that part worked, I think. A lot of stuff, if I have permission to legally, or legally, can legally 3D print it. The objective is to detect SHA entries and print a warning. No, that's easy to do. That's easy to do from the actual values, the actual schema. I'm trying to textually replace them automatically. And previously, well, I got rid of it in this file. Previously, I was doing that with regular expressions, which works, but I need something a little bit more exact for the replacement that I'm trying to do. Specifically to replace out these values inside the stages list. Um, and 0. So we haven't actually done this yet. Where are you? Sequence. Okay. So this seems fine. Sequence item. So gen should be length of 1. That seems correct. So, and you are a sequence node. Okay. Uh, am I walking through the generator right now? I think I am. If I do C, we'll get to the next. So now we have a bunch of mapping nodes. Why do I feel like this is fucking working now? Now that I turned it into a list. Yeah, what the fuck? So if I make this a generator, it doesn't work? Why do I need to serialize it at each layer? Oh, because this... Maybe that. I think I can just do this though. Yeah, so this is a little trick that I can do here. So the problem was when this was a generator expression, gen was being looked up by name, and so since we were reassigning gen, it lost itself along the way. But this is actually kind of cool. What does MIP have to say about this file though? Do 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 do. I think I had a video on this. On what thing? Oh, on generator weirdnesses? No, I think that was specifically for walrus expression. So how do I initialize this thing? I guess I can just say iterable node. And then it'll be happy. Well, types decided. Expression has type node. Yeah. This seems too simple. What nonsense have I written here? Like, in theory, I'm building a big recursive generator, I think. Just ends up being a massive for loop. I think. But this actually seems not that bad, maybe. Let's try and write our other matchers. Could have sequence value. If this instance is instance and sequence node or c in n dot value, c dot value, I don't know, let's say self.v yield e. So let's value repos sequence item. Mapping value hooks, sequence item, and then mapping item language Python VM. You know, we can actually probably just get away with not. We could probably just say it's mapping key, not even mapping key. Mapping value. Because mapping value is basically the same as this, but without the value check. And I don't think I actually need this either. Let's try and do it with just these things. Mapping key, mapping value, sequence item. So mapping value language or say in match node matcher print k. Let me ignore that. Okay, so we didn't match anything for the language one, but I think that's fine because I don't think we had any here. Language, Python, VM. Put it in here twice. Okay. This seems so fucking cool. This seems so fucking cool. This seems so cool. Okay. Okay, mapping value repos sequence item mapping value books. We also need to do this in 2 places because there's also the default state of 2. Sequence item mapping value stages sequence item. You're still in denial that it worked that simply? This function seems way too simple. This function seems way too simple to work. Now you just need a DSL for it. I think I'm okay having... I mean, these classes are kind of a DSL. It seems too simple. Okay, but let's see what this gets us. 4K in match node matcher print K. Dude, this is fucking working. And we could actually use this to get... We can make auto update work better too. Repos sequence item mapping value rev. Dive test? No, we're still in like exploration part of this. I mean, there's tests for the existing behavior that does it by a regex, but oh, this is sweet. This is sweet. I do want to add one more thing that forces it to be a scalar. Actually, it should always be a scalar, so we can probably just say like match must be a generator of scalar node, and then at the end filter them. Scalar node. What do you think is more performant, regex or generator matching? Regex 100%. Regex is gonna be way faster, but way more inaccurate. Because parsing YAML is fucking slow as shit. But yeah, I think can't really see the type annotation, but if I make this into a scalar node, shouldn't change the output at all. Well, let me actually import scalar node. That doesn't change the output at all. Ooh, this is pretty. This is pretty slick. This is pretty slick. And so all I really need to do is throw all these. Yeah, I mean, I need to make replacement operations, and then I need to do them in reverse order. on the source because they might change the length. But I think this is totally doable. This is totally gonna work. Oh, this is so exciting. I love when things work. Okay, let's turn this into a real thing then. I forget, can you have a name tuple with no fields? Can, but I seem to remember this is deprecated. No? I thought I remember reading this in the changelog. Full. Class keywords is deprecated will be disallowed. When using the functional syntax. Oh, you used to be able to... Okay, so it is still a thing. You used to be able to do this and this, and no, neither of those are allowed anymore. Okay, that's what I was remembering. Okay, so we can actually just make an empty name tuple here. Where was the file that I was working on? Why would they deprecate it? It makes perfect sense. Because they want to remove the keyword arguments for them, and there wasn't a good way to make them both work, I think, or something like that. I don't fucking know. But I'm gonna extend name tuple here, even though it doesn't actually have any values, just because of the repr will be nicer. I do that. Really, that'll work, right? Yield from generator looks so wrong, though. Does this actually work? It does. It feels wrong, though. But work. There must be a syntax error in this file because it didn't reformat anything. There it is. Oh, pre-commit is broken. Right. Right, we're working on the plane as we fly it. You just return the generator expression true? That makes so much more sense. That's why this looks dumb, of course. Yeah, this is kind of neat. We're basically like composing generators. Still be a problem in pre-commit. Oh, yeah. We fucked up the config, I forgot. There we go. Yeah, okay, now we're all nice and formatted here. There we go. Okay, so let's try and pass our tests. Let's actually write a test that will fail right now. Test commands migrate-config. No, consider myself a contributor to pre-commit. Hey, there you go. Document marker, blah, blah, blah. Something that it won't be able to rewrite. Draw to rev. Here's probably a good example. Let's migrate config SHA to rev JSON. We have repos. Repo 1, SHA. Make it real at least. The current code should not be able to rewrite this. But yeah, why are we doing that? Copied from the new test instead of the old test. Instead of SHA, it should have rev. Why did I type it as a tuple? Because I'm the only one that's ever gonna call this, and I'm only gonna pass a tuple in there. Alright, so we should have a failing test now. Great, we do. So now let's use our matcher to make that test pass. And let's migrate config. Commit. YAML rewrite. Import YAML pose. What do we need? We need mapping key, mapping value, sequence, item, and match. So Tree equals content, YAML compose contents. Need else? Hello, how you doing? Robin says, you know, I'm looking forward to Advent of Code. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That should be good. Okay, so we should have. Let me just copy the. Oh, we don't have it there. We'll copy it here. Here. Reversed is an iterator, so we actually need to make a list. Match tree matcher. We actually don't need to do these reverse, but we will anyway for Dino says bad, but that's normal for an 11-hour workday. What the fuck? What the fuck? Fuck everything about that. That sucks. How does this work? I know we use a style thing in here. Default style. How do I get YAML to... This seems dumb. There's gotta be a better way to do this. We actually don't care for this one though, so we'll defer figuring that out later. We need to actually split the string into parts. Yeah. For node in, I guess, node in reversed matches, we need to do source parts dot append node dot end. Hold on, I don't even remember what it's called. What are you called? I want you to Shaw for a sec. A dot end mark dot index. Mark dot index. End equals node dot start mark dot and source parts dot end sets to then source parts dot reverse return empty string dot join source part. I think so. I don't know, let's run the test. Oh! Why did it pass? Did I get spammed? Yeah, there was some spam at the beginning. So we had to ban some people. It fucking worked. Which is exciting, terrifying, interesting, cool. God, I wish I would have known about this years ago. Okay, that's pretty cool. Let's try and do this other one too. Language version. Oh no, that's not. Looking for Python VM. Test migrate config. Loaded. I guess we can use repo local. This would not be rewritten right now. But after this, it will. We'll have to rewrite the code for it, of course. So we should have a failing test. We should have a failing test. Good, we do. Denko Foro, hello, welcome. We have this matcher already. Here. You're gonna upgrade it for people automatically? 100%. Yeah, that's what we're doing. That is what we are doing. You know, we could make another matcher here that filters these. And we could change these to just be callable. And then we could just make a lambda. And then these don't have to be classes. We're gonna have a very fun call with AWS this week, since their Java SDK allows you to set a timeout, but it doesn't apply to the internally crafted HTTP client. Oh boy. Oh, that's always good. But we know that there's scalar values. And we'll rewrite equals and for an in match tree matcher if n.value equals python vm. And then we need to do the same source parts thing. Same dance here. And we'll generalize this and combine these two after, I think. But that should work. too sick. Oh. Too sick. This is really cool. Really like this. Okay, so now we need to generalize this. And we can do that by saying these we'll call it migrate composed. I don't know. Lambda barf scalar? What? No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Adam Learns Live, thank you for the follow. Oh, we got a raid from Adam Learns Live. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. I almost did slash raid again. I almost did it. I almost fucked up. Welcome to the stream, Raiders. How are you doing? How was your stream? What were you working on? Kaslaushi, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Rimu is here. We all know Rimu. Rimu also streams. You're gonna get a shout out also. How was your stream? What were you working on? Espresso, welcome to the stream. And Snydro, howdy, hello, hello. My name is Anthony. I usually work on open source Python. Today we are working on Precommit, which is my GitHooks linter code formatter package manager doodad, which I created. And I also created Precommit CI, which is the hosted CI system that allows you to do better than GitHub. Sometimes it finishes before GitHub even starts, which is pretty cool. But anyway, today we are working on a subcommand of Precommit called migrate-config. There have been several breaking changes across the history of Precommit, and migrate-config helps you to automatically update those without having to deal with anything. And so it basically the idea that you take your old configuration and it just fixes it for you. It's basically a code formatter itself. Adam says the stream was good and long, working on a game called Skellseller. Is it Skelly Seller? How do you say it? I hope somebody posts my favorite stupid joke in chat, but just like Skelliseller. Oh, okay, cool. My favorite stupid joke is to say something like this. It only works in text though. Here you go, VOD watchers. This is one of my favorite stupid jokes. But anyway. Yeah. Not Jif? No, that's peanut butter. That's a different word. um. Okay, so we're trying to generalize. We basically wrote some tests. We got them passing. Now we're trying to generalize the structure so it's not so wasteful. Nicaforo, thank you for the sub with Prime at 2 months, which gets you a fancy new badge. Do you have an opinion on Amazon calling workers back to the office? Yeah, I think it is not. I understand why they do it, but it is. I think it is unethical and not great. But and I don't think people necessarily are more productive in an office. But Tobirama, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Do that in a sec. NASA is establishing a UTC for the moon. Wait, what? Carbonator covers. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Okay. So this will be list tuple int callable scalar node toaster. Yeah. And then we will do this. We actually don't have to reverse these. We'll sort them here. If we're gonna have people on the moon, we need to figure out how to align the time on the moon versus time on the US to schedule meetings. True. True. Tools.partial preserve style s equals rev. Or scalar in match. Or this is not sufficient to capture what we need. Because we also need the node. And actually, might as well just say scalar node and callable. Yeah, there we go. If you sold that variable, we called a scalar seller. It's true. It could even be a scala seller. That's a sign I've been on my computer too long. No, you're good. You're good. Thank you for stopping by. Don't feel obligated to stay because I know you've had a long stream, and I know when I'm done streaming, I want to get the fuck off the computer anyway. But thank you for stopping by. Appreciate the raid, and hope you have a great rest of your day. Or node in match tree shot to rev. Rewrites dot append node and SHA-2 rev replace. And then we can do Python VM to Python. And where did our matcher go for that? This guy up here. Python VM. Well, we didn't even really do that, did we? Kind of. Language matcher. Python VM replace. Equal Python for node in match tree language matcher. If node.value equals Python VM, then rewrites.append node and Python VM replace. And then we need to do the string dance do here. First parts for node in. I gotta sort our rewrites. Rewrites.sort reversed equals true, key equals lambda. nf2 nf0 dot start. What is it called? I forget already. Is there a breakpoint in here? It is called start mark dot index. Start mark dot index. What? First, okay. For node func in rewrites, get the chunk after it. Then we do func node, and then that. And that should work. Be able to get rid of here. Yeah. All right, let's run the tests. Oh yes, let's run the linter first. Oh yes, and we can't run the linter because why? Because deprecations is still fucked, yeah. Because we intentionally broke it. Okay. Let's do that in the editor instead. Free is imported. Taylor node. From typing import callable. Gonna get collections ABC'd? No? Really? Really? Why is that one not rewritten? That should be in reorder Python imports. Replaces 310. Oh, Python 310. Oh, right. I am used to I'm used to these from work. Or was this one not done until later? Yeah, why is this one in 310? What happened there? Python 3 typing. Callable. Ancient 310. Okay, so there must be a story for this. Callable. Not that one, this one. Only rewrite typing.callable in 310. With a bug link. Optional callable raises type error. Amazing. Anyway. That's the answer to that, I guess. That's why that one is not typing dot. Oh boy. No, overload of sort of list matches argument types bool. Callable any. Oh, because it's probably reverse equals true. Yeah, there we go. Now the linter's all happy. Let's run our tests again. Tab, this tab. Let's go. Oh, that's so cool. I like it so much. Oh, it's very neat. It's very neat. I like it a lot. I do need to figure out if there's a better way to turn the node back into its own value. It's probably one of these fucking representer thingies. Represent stir, represent scalar. Style is none. Presented object. That didn't actually do anything here. Maybe I don't want a representer. What do I want instead? A serializer? An emitter? I don't know. Serialized node. This file seems too simple. Emitter? Process scalar? Write double quoted. Write single quoted. Oh boy. Okay, I was hoping that there was like a real easy function to use here. It turns out that no. There is not a free function. There is this thing. So I guess I will probably just resort to my original hacky way of doing this. Fortunately, in these cases, we're dealing with constant strings, so we don't care so much. But yeah. Okay, so I think this will be its own separate patch first, and then we'll make another patch to actually do the stages parts. YAML rewrite, and then we'll do another patch for auto updater. Out of water, so I gotta fill that up. Oh, I'm an hour behind. I'm dehydrated as hell. Ah! Change migrate config to use YAML tree instead. Let's see what this looks like. So it's going to be a lot of added code because there's more complexity than doing it via regex, but it is much more reliable. Hydrate, yes, I need to go get water. Pretty neat though. Pretty nifty. Oh, I forgot to check on code coverage. Well, yeah, it will tell me. I think I don't know if this will get covered. Let's see. It should though. P149. Oh yeah, this was a weird one that I didn't really know how to fix. So, what's the right way to do this? Would you like to send a patch? Question mark? Because I don't fucking know what the right thing to do is there. Nitro says, can I ask you for advice on how often I should git commit and for what reason? It really depends on personal preference a lot. Yeah. I had a feeling that we were going to miss coverage here. 22, 32, 42. 22, yeah, this is always true. Guess we should write some sort of unit testy things for this. So let's do that. Test YAML rewrite test.py. From precommit.yaml rewrite, import mapping key, mapping value, reference item. From precommit.yaml, import YAML compose. And we need match as well. Errors, whatever. This match produces Scalar values only. Let's say we have a list, name foo, and name not foo. I'll make it a list. Name bar. And let's say our matcher is what sequence item, and then mapping value name. And Yukarev, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. That equals n.value for n in match. YAML compose source matcher. Assert ret is equal to foo bar. Just to get us started with a test. Okay, cool. Test mapping e not a map. Assert mapping. Let's see. Mapping key. Insert m.match. And we'll compose a list. This is equal to empty. Let's do this. Oh, because we called it S. PyTest. PLS is not defined. Yeah, right. Quotes. A sequence item, not a sequence. Test mapping value. Quote. Pren, squack it. Or squack it. A, B, C. Why is this not tab completing? Hold it wrong. 24 to 23. Oh, we only have the proper key matching. Let's fix that. That. Yay. All right. Oh, it's kind of funny. It's gonna run a bunch of the languages because they import YAML. I guess just Dart? I'd Go for some reason. Why Go? Must import something that imports Dart. God, who knows which one it is? No. Why? Why do you have YAML? Where do you get YAML from? Oh, pregment constants. We need from here. Constant files, bad idea. Oh, but this doesn't actually use YAML. I feel like any of these other ones should either. So why did you get pulled in? Well, the world may never know. Bailey, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. We can actually figure it out though. Import time? What did I call the damn thing? Import time waterfall? Is that what it is? Yeah. Import time waterfall. Does it use evil YAML? No, it shouldn't. Recommit.languages.going. Where does YAML come in here? It does not. Well, then what the fuck? It shouldn't have gotten pulled in. Because I didn't touch any of the files relevant to it. Well, that's funky. I don't even remember how the damn thing works. Testing/languages. GitHub output. Weird. Weird that it included Go here. It's not hard coded anywhere. Get diff name only origin main to head. Get diff name only origin main to head. Yeah, okay. So then what? What does it do from there? Diff command. This is what... Oh, I fucking know what it is. It's the test. The test imports YAML. Somehow. I didn't even think to look at the test. Like, there's all sorts of shit that it could pull in from here, because I think it pulls... Then... Actually, that's kind of funny. If you touch any language file, it's gonna run the Go tests. Why is that? Is it like that for all the other ones too? Ruby. No. Ruby is isolated. Go is not. What the fuck is Go doing? Must be one of these. I feel like these are fairly standard. Hmm. Well, we can figure it out. We can put a raise assertion error where here, and then do import precommit dot languages dot golang, and this should be fine. But if we do tests dot languages dot test golang, no, it's golang test. I'm poisoned. My brain is poisoned from writing tests at work. It gets imported from clientlib.alllanguages. Clientlib gets pulled in from install uninstall to pull in an error. So because this, why do we call the install helper here? Test during commit-a. Oh yeah. There's like a weird bug with Go and Git nonsense. So this test is okay. I guess that makes sense. But Go pulls in the whole code base in its test. Funny. Yeah, and this loads configuration. This song is looping, so we're gonna go to the next one. It's called Go Not Stop. Of course it runs. Yeah. Anyway. Okay, curiosity solved. Go tests run more often than all the other tests. Oh, they're done already. Cool. Let's do a little self-code review. Plus 194 minus 10, not great, but what it accomplishes is amazing. So I am not complaining. Moderate Python VM to Python. Yeah. Very cool. Very, very cool. Okay, I'm gonna fill up my water. I'm gonna merge this, fill up my water, and then we'll do the stages ones. So, I will be right back. All right, we are back. I have my water all filled up and we can start doing the stages rewrites. So in order to do that, gotta find all the places that stages can appear. I think it's just, let's see. Default stages. Book types is different. This is not one that matters. So there's default stages and then stages. So that's it. That's all that matters. Okay, that's not too bad. So let's write some tests. Test commands migrate-config tests. Test migrate-config default stages. Default stages. So what are the ones that get migrated? Pre-commit, pre-merge commit, pre-push. So commit, push, merge commit, and let's just say commit message, something that gets left alone. And that should get rewritten to pre-commit, pre-push, pre-merge commit. This chunk of code. And I've fucked something. Well, autopip8 decided to do a number on this file. Okay, cool. Okay, so should have a failing test. Great. And migrate config. Add a matcher for this. Default stages matcher is mapping value default stages to sequence item. And we need to do for node in match tree default stages matcher. If node dot value is in commit push merge commit, then rewrites dot append node and fix stage. So we gotta make a fixed stage. Scalar. Which is really just putting pre on the front. Serve style and s equals pre dot value. Edit. Yo, okay. We need to also do inside hooks as well. Test migrate config hook stages. Repo local hooks ID example name example entry example language system pages commit push merge commit message. Then expected is to copy this down to here. Let's put quotes around these for the funsies. Just to show that they get preserved. We could switched up with single quotes, but yeah. Okay. Again, we lost another chunk of frames. That's really annoying. It's really annoying. 1% frames drop. That's pretty bad. Okay. Failing test, great. Stages master is mapping value repos sequence item mapping value hooks sequence item mapping value stages sequence item. We just do the same thing as this, but in match tree hook stages matcher dot value in commit push commit. I feel like there's a way to combine these two. Editor tools chain. It is. I know, rare case where I use editor tools. Don't like it, but in this case it is exactly what I need. Right. Invalid syntax. Oh no, that must have been why it didn't rewrite it, because this is so this is so slick. So good. So good. Cool. Migrate config rewrites deprecated stages to say that. Oh, it's so cool. I've unlocked a new superpower today and I'm very happy about it. of 2732. That's pretty cool. Okay. I was dreading this part, I guess, a lot because I didn't do it before. But very happy with it. Cool. I mean, it's been almost a year since oh wait, no, it's been over a year. Where did my life go? Anyway. Oh look, no languages ran this time because we didn't touch any language code. Cool. Very cool. Okay. Well, do I get ahead of myself and try and rewrite auto update as well? Not use regular expressions? Because if we can get away with not doing it that way. Web info is none. Continue. Oh, but we have a little problem here. We write a special comment. So maybe have to do a little bit more thinking about this. Maybe we just leave auto update alone, even though we have this new superpower. Yeah, that frozen comment makes this more difficult because in this world we don't, we're just rewriting scalars, so we don't need to know about line endings and such. There's no inline comment in YAML. And then he has the best Latino. I got 0 Latino. You can pretend. I'll let you pretend up to 5, just for you. I can be Antonio if you need me to be Antonio. That was my Spanish name in school. Yeah. Okay, so we can't really do this one. We could. We could, and then we wouldn't need this failure case or this retry or this load dump. Way back when you'd be Anthony Punches cards. No, I'm not that old, Pandoxer. I'm not that old. I never dealt with punch cards. Not once. Yeah, the other thing is it's not always possible to insert a new line into YAML without breaking it. Those had to punch a time card. I did have to punch. Clock in and clock out. Loading data from an audio tape? No, I've never done that. Although I did have VHS tapes as a kid, so that kind of gives you some information. Oh man. Okay. Oh, so we just clobber comments anyway. If it was frozen, we remove it. Otherwise, we leave the. Yeah, so we have to. I don't even think comment nodes. Do they even show up? Even think about that. They're probably stripped. Probably not important. They're definitely not going to show up in the closed format. Yeah. So let's try. I'm almost certain that comments are stripped before any sort of parsing happens. Not called event, is it? It's called parse. Of course, stream is gone. Yeah, I don't see any comment nodes there. Was the other one. Boop, 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 scan. Does the scanner have comments? Looks like no. Damn. Well. Yeah, so I would have to parse comments myself. Which isn't terrible. But for now, that's all I have to do. Anyway, that's gonna wrap us up for today. My name is Anthony. I upload educational content to my YouTube channel at youtube.com/anthonywritescode. This 3.13 release video, pretty good. This one, pretty good. This one, pretty good. I don't know. The last 3 videos have been pretty good, so go check those out. Thank you, Details, for the links. VODs for my streams go up on the second channel, not on Twitch due to DMCA. At anthonywritescode-vods. So go check those out there. I forgot to upload last week's video, so I'll do that. And join the Discord. There's a beginners channel if you want to ask programming questions, then a bunch of other fun social channels as well. And that's where I announce streams. And there will be no stream on Saturday this week because I'm going to be at TwitchCon. And if you're at TwitchCon, I don't know, let me know on Discord if you want to say hi or something. I don't know. Yeah, I'm mostly just going to hang out and not really do anything. So it'll just be a chill, well, TwitchCon is never chill, but relatively chill weekend. But anyway, that's going to wrap us up for today. Let's go find someone to raid.